All right, ladies and gents, as usual, here we start off. I have a bit of a mail time that we're going to thank people, obviously, for giving me things. And then we're going to go over our fuel system stuff. So, a very quick thanks to Dane of Burndown Garage on YouTube. Definitely give him a look. If you guys are not subscribe to Dane, you should check him out. He is way better at YouTube than I am, let's just face it. He has a twin turbo LS swapped Malibu, or a single turbo Malibu, and he has a motorhome. He calls it the Twinnebago or the Bagel or the Twinnebagle. And yeah, twin turbo LS swapped Winnebago that he's been working on and integrating and doing a lot of cool things with. And recently he's been doing a lot of transmission and coolant fan things that you should also investigate. I got the PWM and brushless bug from him. I got to score a brushless one, but the DC speed controlled C6 one is working fantastic for me. So I think I'm going to quit for now till I swap some other garbage that I have. He sent me some stickers. He wrote a beautiful note. Here's some stuff for the Mustang, a life-changing headlamp, and some stuff from Mexico. Literally real Mexico. This is the headlamp he sold. This thing is awesome. It is very light, and it has I'll try not to blow you guys out. Ta-da! It's a very thin, and it has a spotlight too. It's a very thin LED strip. You can wear it against your head, obviously. It's all mushy. It doesn't have the giant block other than the battery over here, which really you hardly notice. And you can turn it on like a motion way. Check this out. If you turn that on, you can like wave your hand past it and it turns on and off. Pretty neat, right? If you need to like turn it on and off. And then, yeah, spotlight modes. So this is really cool. Thank him very much for that. That's an awesome item. And then he sent, obviously, this is like, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Some of you might. Something with lime. It's seasoning, Mexican seasoning. And then he sent me these mango and watermelon and a bunch of other. So these are hot candies. These are spicy Mexican hot candies. And then he sent me these guys. You attach them and then you can zip tie things up. Really cool item. I'll definitely take advantage of these. And he sent me some incredible heat wrap here that feels like a full weight winter coat. He also had sent a Fanta, a Mexican Fanta, like it says 500 liters, and it's the real Coke. What was it? Orange soda? Man, it was really good. I'm not a fan of that orange soda stuff, but holy crap, it was good. The Mexican Coke and soda and stuff is way better. So that moves us on to our next subject. I wasn't able to, let's put it this way. In the time that I've been spending on getting these pumps to do exactly what I want and try to match similar like with those, I have wasted too much time with the 415s since they bleed back. That was a huge oversight. The other main thing is this Radium Tank. I had no idea. I was looking at a Deutschwerks tank. That's what I was going to buy. And a friend of mine was like, hey, I'm not going to use this Radium Tank. And he gave it to me for an excellent price. When I got it, I realized that it's almost specifically made for 400s and 450s. It even has, I don't think I ever showed this because I couldn't implement it. It's got a basket that holds them in the bottom. It has an integrated sump for all the pumps to put their little feetsies in. And then it's got the strainer on it. And yeah, I had to remove all this to fit the 415s. And then they have no check valve. So when you run the one, it pees into the other. So your only option is to run all of them. And it's a lot of amperage draw and heating and using fuel for no reason and just beating up everything. So I was looking into doing the PWM stuff. If you've been following along, I've been trying like a Volkswagen fan controller. I've been trying a lot of stuff. And I'm at the point where it's costing too much space in my head and costing too much time that I could waste on... not waste, but I could productively use instead of messing around with this. This is bothering me so much. So I talked to Warr Performance and I was like, hey guys, can I buy some stuff from you? Also, the thermostat in here, I didn't think it's the stock Holly one that came with the water pump. It's a 210 degree thermostat. And I want to hit like 210 as a max. I'm not usually a fan of a lower thermostat, but I usually drill the stock thermostats, and I never drilled. So I wanted to get a 180. So I asked Jason at Warr Performance, I was like, hey, can I support you guys and buy 450s that were meant to fit in my radium tank and a thermostat? And he said, sure. And then he sent the things and he wouldn't let me pay him. So I will pay him back as advertising. Hopefully, you guys, they stock so many cool things. If you're interested in anything, they probably have it and can ship it to you. Veteran owned, those guys are incredible. They are trying to like have every LS part ever. They're open to suggestions. They even can prototype things. They will color match stuff for you. The way that I met Warr Performance was they sent a pink throttle body to me, a Warr Performance throttle body, and they made it pink. These guys right here. And Dane Thompson, this is a funny thing going on here, the universe, right? So Dane had painted his engine pink. So I was like, damn, I was building something at the time. And I was like, hey, and I shipped it right to Dane. Didn't ask Warr. I didn't know if it was going to upset them or not. I sent it to Dane, and Dane and Warr Performance have been buds ever since. So I was happy to facilitate that. And coming back around, so I got my pumps from them. Super duper thanks. I can't wait to install these. These are actually what's supposed to fit in there. I can reallocate the Snake Eater pumps for any number of these projects out here. What is that? What is this? Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, I can take the pumps out of this and give them to my fab guy Tom. He's building a car. We can put him in this Rabbit pickup that's going to be Turbo K Series 5-speed all-wheel drive. Let's, here for a mail time, let's just... I don't think I showed you guys this, but this is Jamie's 81 Rabbit pickup. Needs a little bit of work. It's going to go to a paint rust body guy. As soon as the drivetrain is all mocked up and done, we're going to pull the motor and trans, and then he's going to fix and paint everything, and then we can put it back in. But yeah, that's the intake manifold was broken on it because it was in a front end accident. It was a Honda Element, so this is an entire Honda Element swap. So we got that guy in there. We got an eBay short runner on there. I got we'll talk about this guy more one day. Let me know if you want to see. You probably do want to see more about it. We got a BA Zono rotor billet turbo for this thing. Shout out to Robert at Force Performance. What a unit. This thing's going to be dumb. It's going to make her Evo look slow. She probably doesn't like that. Wastegate, log manifold off eBay. Cheap stuff. Awesome stuff. Not as cheap, but incredible stuff. Made in America from a man in Texas with wild hair and a good attitude. Robert's the best. And I got to do a little bit more to this. We're going to make control arms. I've been tearing it apart. The rear is in. Everything's straight. But what we got going on here is the front control arm is not going to fit here. So, and it's at a funky angle. Like, it's at a weird angle where it wants to pivot from here to here. So we're going to make another control arm. So I bought eBay control arms. I don't know where they are. I'm not going to dig for them, guys. We're going to make our own front back control arm to do this. And then it'll be able to sit on the ground. And that'll be incredible. Then we can push it, take it to the body shop, trailer, whatever. So yeah, we got that. The K24 is in it. The rest of the stuff is all over the place. Here's the axles and shifter for it. There's some stuff for it there. I took the master cylinder and clutch master and everything out of it because I plan to put them in here because this has garbage brakes. So it'll be cool to do the Honda brake master and clutch and everything else. And if none of that works out, maybe we'd do a pedal box and keep the firewall flat or something. But yeah, Warr Performance, incredible. Check them out, please. Dane Thompson, Burndown Garage on YouTube. Check him out. Radium Engineering, not my sponsor. They probably don't even know who I am, but I really, really enjoy their products. And I can't wait to do... I will have 4 450s staged pretty in my little fuel can, and then that will be done and out of my mind. Man, I clean this place up and in 2 seconds it's a disaster. Anyway, that's my mail time and my quick update, and I'm sticking to it. Pop that guy in there. And then, yeah, we got to do a Fairmont update video. There's no hiding her now. It's all brushed up and 10-holed and masterpiece.